Edwina, can Boris Johnson bounce back?
Oh, yes. Oh, definitely. Not least because he is the most amazing campaigner and election winner. Nobody's ever made any money betting that Boris was going to lose an election campaign. If you think about it, in recent years, he's won not only the general election with a majority bigger than anything, even back to the days of Margaret Thatcher. He won the Brexit campaign, which I don't think anyone was expecting or forecasting. And he won twice as mayor of London with, quite good majorities. So he knows how to do that. He knows how to focus. He knows how to win. And he very much wants to be prime minister and to win the next election, which is not going to be for another couple of years, 2024.
However, Edwina, he seems to be in the pocket of his eco-loving wife, Carrie Johnson. He seems to be in the pocket of the sage scientists who urged him to lock down against his own instincts. He wasn't able to fire Dominic Cummings for Barnard Castle or Matt Hancock for that CCTV sex show that we all enjoyed. So does he need to change?
I'm not sure he does need to change. I mean, you're certainly right that he should have got rid of Dom Cummings a lot sooner. But I think he's probably a little bit too kind-hearted in that way. That's not his image, but that's what people like Guter.
Or is he too weak, Edwina? Because you were not weak in power. You had a backbone.
Well, I tell you what, I've often thought about this problem in the last few weeks, Mark. And if I had had officials who I discovered were breaking the law by sending out invitations to a party when nobody was allowed to have parties, there would have been the most enormous dressing down, and they would have left my office like right then, because you have to be able to trust what all the people in the office are getting up to. But I share with you, if I may, what I think actually two of the problems are that Boris needs to address, and neither of them is to do with his personality. I think the first thing is that actually Downing Street has got far too many people in it. In Margaret Thatcher's day, when I was a minister, there were about 100 people in Downing Street. It was a much smaller, tighter ship. And if we wanted information and help and advice from somewhere else about another subject, we didn't have some wet behind the ears recent graduate pretending to be an expert in, say, education or health. We went to the people who really did know in the department. We asked the ministers, and within the departments, we would ask the civil servants who have been there for a very long time and were acknowledged experts. So I think Downing Street itself needs to be slimmer, sleeker, and to have much better relationships with other government departments and with other ministers. And then I think they need better communications with the backbenchers in the House of Commons. They wouldn't be getting into such a pickle on issues